Hello. I wanted to do a little reading with the cards just to see how things were. I've had a couple of messages this morning, people feeling pulled and torn, and I can feel that myself. I'm sure we all can, as everything's kind of moving forward, and it feels like there's more control coming in and more oppression. We're seeing this in lovely Facebook through our speech and what's censored, what's allowed, what's not allowed. And we're just seeing agendas also, climate change now being pushed through Facebook. So what's the agenda there? So I wanted just to come to the cards and see what came up. And I've just pulled a few cards, so I just kind of kept running with it until the picture starts to become clear. And it's really interesting, so I'm going to share this with you now. So the first card I pulled was from the throat chakra aspect, truth. So this is what's coming up, truth. Throat chakra, that we're free to speak our truths. And it's not, is it? It doesn't feel that way. There's a perception that it's not okay because there's this huge polarity that's being accelerated now. So what we need to come into alignment with is this, that it is safe for us to speak our truths. Safe for us to align with our own truth. And that takes it to a different level. Safe for us to align with and express my higher truth. So when we start to get into the higher truth, we start to get into this sense that there's a greater wisdom. There is a higher truth, there is a higher reality. And almost as I feel into that, it lifts me, it elevates me. I can feel and I can see beyond noise, lots and lots of noise. So if we can allow ourselves to access and to begin speaking our higher truth, because our higher truth is in resonance with the natural laws, it's in resonance with the laws of the universe. Not this man-made doctrine and beliefs that we're disempowered, that we're lesser than, that we are, that we have to comply in order to be appropriate, acceptable, and so on. So when we come into a higher truth, we come into a possibility and a knowing that we are all here in and of service as one, as the law of one, with each other. That we can come into being the love for and of our brothers and sisters, that we exist within that state of love and state of being. And then we come into the higher truth, the cosmic truth. And this is what we need to do in order to shift now, is to come into alignment with the cosmic truth, come into alignment with our higher truth. So the card goes on to say, I allow others to hold a different perspective to me and know that there is enough space in the universe for all of our truths, including my own. So we allow ourselves to take up our space, to hold our truth, and to allow others their truth. And what we're really looking at here, in terms of what we're seeing in terms of the media and in terms of the noise, are different belief systems, different programs playing out. And if we can recognize that they're just this, they're just programs playing out noisily, really noisily right now, then we can come to see them as that. We can come to see that it's just a perspective. What the media are reporting is just a perspective. It doesn't need to be our truth. It doesn't need to be the truth that we subscribe to. And there are lots of independent news channels now. They're birthing, they're really shining, coming up, so that we can see, we can find the information that we are seeking. We can be truth seekers. We can come not to take everything at face value. And that's everything on both sides of the polarity. So I'm honest with myself and hear the resonance of truth in my words. It's about feeling into what is true for me, what's real for me. If we can see through the programs, if we can see through the distortions, what's real for me? Does this feel right for me? If we could talk about vaccines. So what's true for me? What's real for me? Do they feel safe for me? So just because somebody is saying that they're safe, because there's a program that says that they're safe, does this mean that it's true? Look into it, feel into it. What does your higher wisdom say? There's many truths, many truths out there. So feel into it. Start to look into the higher truth. So that's what this card is talking about. Then I've had a really interesting card pull, because this very rarely ever happens. So the next card that I pulled was the main card for the solar plexus. So we've got solar plexus chakra coming up. Then we had root chakra coming up. So interesting that they've come in solar plexus first, then root. So we have a little bit of a look at that. I think the first statement here is the most powerful. So it's this: you are free to be yourself. Your power is yours to keep. No excuses, no apologies. Banish fear and shine your light. Fear is a program. It's a consciousness. Shine your light. We are beings of divine light. We are aspects of source consciousness. We're part of a universal web of divine intelligence. Access, step up, and shine your light. Feel into yourself as a divine being, and step into, become empowered in that. You belong. This is perhaps the rooting down to the root chakra. So when we step up as sovereign beings, this is about not being under anyone else's control and power. Then when we recognize our freedom, we recognize that we are children of divine intelligence, of source, of God. We carry a God consciousness within us, and we are part of the cosmic energy, that collective cosmic energy. So when we recognize that and we allow ourselves that empowerment, we need to ground it. We need to bring it to earth. We need to bring heaven. We need to bring our sovereignty as human beings to earth. And we need to anchor it and root it deep into the earth and bring in this beautiful vibration, because this is the foundation. This is the foundation where we can clear through the obstacles, we can ground. And this is the springboard. So when we've got deep-rooted foundations, when we become solid, so this earth energy is all about, it's about the roots, it's about the stability, it's about the connection to beautiful Gaia. It becomes solid, it becomes our shelter, it becomes our abundance. We need to ground, we need to connect to the natural world. We need to align with safety, align with stability. We need to support each other. We need to come together. We don't need to divide each other. We don't need to shame and blame. We need to unite. We need to let go of separation. Feel into our truth, higher truth. Speak. Give space for our higher truth, regardless of polarity. Be empowered. Be empowered. Taming the dragon, using our free will to speak our higher truth. Embody it, ground it, and do it with love. Do it with ease and grace. So heart chakra card, ease and grace. So this was the last card. Love is the gentle, powerful presence that radiates through me when I quieten and deepen. So it's about giving space for that quietening, that deepening, that connection to self through the heart, not through the split of the left and right brain, dropping into heart, dropping into unity, dropping into the belly. It's safe for me to be gentle and graceful. I follow my heart's desire and take the path of least resistance. It's not about fighting. It's about creating the new, co-creating the new, co-creating our reality with the divine. It's easy for me to be gentle and graceful when I connect to the rhythms of the earth and the universe. I flow gently and easily. So these are my new chakra cards. They were just released out over Lionsgate this year, and they're part of a healing insight method and system that was launched last year. And the method and system helps bring you into alignment with these beliefs so that you can align with higher truth, wisdom, truth, love, ease, grace, possibility, connection, safety, all these things that are our sovereign rights as human beings. So have a look into the method if you feel drawn. The cards are available on my website and on Amazon. But these are the ones that are showing up for us now. So come into your truth, what feels true for you, regardless of the programs out there, regardless of what you've been told. What feels true for you, what's real for you. Step into your power, your authentic power, which is achieved through love, self-esteem, authenticity, and co-create your reality. Be yourself. You're free to be yourself. You have free will. Use it for good. Ground it, anchor it, be in the body, be with the feelings that are coming up, the unease, the anger, the frustration, the fear, the separation, the being knocked off of course right now. Hold true, hold steady, hold true. It's messy in the collective, it's messy. So be in your own truth, hold steady, anchor, connect to the earth, connect to nature. We just have to ride through this and come to start speaking the higher truth. Come to start connecting with love, with ease, with grace, with each other, with compassion, with generosity. How can I be of service right now? It's a really lovely question. How can I be of service to the collective? What can I do today that helps something, someone, somewhere, somehow? This is what we're moving into. And it is happening. Without question, it's happening. And it looks messy and we have to navigate these shifts. So I hope that's helpful. With love, loads of love. I hope that's food for thought. All right, take care all. Lots of love. And if anyone is free tonight at 8 p.m, there's the free Monday night meditations. So hope to see you there, and we'll bring in some ease and love and grace and light. All right, take care.